Hi, I'm Dr. Wyche Coleman. This is a defective IOL removal filmed on the NGenuity. So, we're going to insert the original IOL. This one's got a broken trailing haptic. It was probably caught by the plunger and cracked to where will not expand fully into the capsular bag. We notice that after we get it into the eye, try to make the haptic go into position. You can see a slight crack in it right as it attaches to the main optic. So my preferred method for this is to take some more Viscoat, inflate the capsular bag. By the way, if this looks a little bit fast, it's actually at 1.5 speed, so it doesn't take as long to watch. It actually takes about 5 minutes to cut one of these out. So we're going to position it. We're going to take the new IOL and we'll put it in the capsular bag first. The purpose of doing that is to protect the bag while you cut the defective IOL out. It can be cut before putting another one in, but you put the capsular bag at risk. You got to really make sure that it's pushed back with viscoelastic. I think this is a much easier method. I got this method from Uday Devgan. He does a great job of it. So we'll place the second IOL into the capsular bag, get it into position, rotate the defective one all the way into the anterior chamber. And then we'll take Van Ness scissors, and I like to trisect it. Some people use the Pac-Man technique where they'll cut it in half, about 2/3 across, and rotate it out. I feel like that stretches a 2-4 incision more than I would like to stretch it and makes it fairly hard to seal afterwards. Trisecting it doesn't stretch the wound at all. It will come out easily, and you get a good seal on your wound at the end. So you got to be real careful not to let the lens rotate up towards the endothelium and make contact with it in this case. And we're pulling the IOL across with the Conner wand, trying to get a complete cut. So now I have 1/3 of it cut off. We'll position it to cut the remaining 2/3 in half. We want the most equal thirds that we can get. And the main thing we have to watch is the endothelium. So putting the lens in the capsular bag first gives you the ability to push everything posterior and stay further away from the endothelium and have less risk of creating an endothelial tear while you're cutting the lens out. Okay, there was a little bit left to cut there. It wasn't quite completely cut into 3 pieces. Now it's complete. We'll grab it with 0.12s, slide out of the wound. It comes out easily. Now we're left with the other 1/3. We'll feed it in to our 0.12s with the Conner. Slide it out. It's a little tight, but not nearly as tight as just cutting it in half. This wound will seal nicely.